Hello. Okay. Let's see if the stream will work. Wow, the bandwidth is very low. Hello. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. I'm actually testing to see if you can hear the voice. So if you can hear me, if you're joining me and you can hear me, just type a 1 in the chat. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Type a 1 in the chat, because what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to fix my volume on my microphone. I think in my previous videos there was a double. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Just type 1 in the chat if you can hear me. If you can hear me, just type 1 in the chat. If you can hear me, just type 1. So today we're going to talk about how to screen for stocks. So the first thing is you come to TradingView, you say create on stock screener, you say create screener, make a new name, and I want you to put these indicators. These are called rate of change. So the first thing I want you to do is put, let's see, okay, all right. Okay, so go. Yeah, so the first thing I want you to do is set up the indicator, right? Set up the indicator. Let's 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Indicator. Set up. So first thing I want you to do is set up the indicator, right? So set up these indicators. Now, one should be on a daily, the other should be on a weekly, and the other should be on a monthly. Now we're using 3 time frames because these are the only free ones we have on TradingView, and because we have these 3 free time frames, the type of trading strategies that we are producing will not be day trades. All right, long-term trading. On average, you have to hold for 6 to 12 months. All right. So we start with the not the daily. Sorry, we'll start with the monthly. So we want a positive momentum on the monthly trade. So we're using an indicator called rate of change. So you want it 0% and above. Okay, 0% and above on the monthly chart. The next thing is you come here. So remember, these trades, they these trades, so yeah, so they are 1 year trades. Okay, the next thing you do is 0% and below on the trade. So meaning whatever trade that you're going to find using these indicators, you have to hold your position for about 6 months to 1 year. Okay, so then you want to choose a candlestick chart pattern, a bullish candlestick chart pattern. Now, according to my research, I have discovered that let me see what you have here. According to my research, what I have discovered is that you want to pick a positive chart pattern on the day. Okay, you want to pick a positive pattern on the day. So let's see what we have here. So you pick a bullish candlestick chart pattern. Now, according to my research, The most common bullish candlestick pattern is the long lower shadow. So it's that simple. It really is that simple, right? So you just click the long lower shadow. Now, over the past few days, I have learned something called liquidity, and it's very important to have liquidity. So in the beginning, I just used to trade. I used to just trade stocks. So in order to avoid illiquid stocks, we have to target stocks with high volume. We have to target stocks with high volume. So let's see if we can. That's volume. Let's see if I got volume there. Volume. All right. Just a second. I'm coming. I've left something on the stove. I'm actually cooking during the stream. I know, which is crazy, but again, I'll leave a one if you can hear me. All right. Just let me know if you can hear me. I'm coming. Meanwhile, just study these indicators. Right. Remember, this is weekly, monthly, and this is daily. So just study these indicators. I'm on my way. I'll be back. Okay. All right. Back. All right. So an average volume of at least 500 or more. All right. Now the reason why we're choosing 500 or more is because we do not want to trade illiquid stocks. Right. So immediately we want to remove illiquid stocks. Now, the price at which you trade is really up to you. So already we've removed like 97 stocks. So you can see already we have Microsoft. Now again, remember these plays are 6 months, right? So don't blow me up and say I'm a fake trading guru. All right, don't blow me up. I've already framed you by letting you know that we are trading stocks that you are going to hold for 1 month. So we're going to hold this position for a month, all right? And then you do not want to use margin. Again, I have to repeat myself. So make sure you literally have $500, all right? Make sure you literally have $500. Then you enter, all right? Enter this trade. That's what we have here, okay? So I want you to enter these trades, all right? So I'm picking on Microsoft because that's what you find on media, right? So Microsoft, as you can see, it's right here, okay? So remember, you want a positive momentum on the month, negative momentum on the week, and then a candlestick pattern on the day for your entry signal. You want to adjust your volume as well. So there will be an earnings report season coming soon. So this is very much a good time to buy Microsoft. Let me see if I can add it to my watch list. I'm trying to open the trading panel. Let's do this. I don't know. I think that the internet connection is not too good. I apologize for that. Internet connection is good, but this would be your entry. All right. Let's do this. So Microsoft. Now remember, this is a one. This is a system. Now, if you wanted day trading, then you have to upgrade on the account for trend review. So right now, I'm not able to upgrade my membership package to test day trading strategies. But when you're doing day trading or not, you know, you still do not want to use margin. So I think in my previous video I said, when you're trading stocks, look at them like commodities, right? Stocks are like commodities. Okay. They are commodities. Now I know it's difficult to look at stock trading like it's a commodity, but it really is a commodity. Sorry about that. Again, the bandwidth is very low. But surprisingly, my stream was going well. All right. So I want you to look at it like, this is long-term trading. So let me show you something. So just look at it like, look at trading. Look at trading like in the sense of long term, right? You want to trade long term. So this is the perfect entry, and you can see it's right there on 50-day moving average. So you want to trade long term. Now for somebody like, if you're into penny stocks, this one is good as well. If you don't have a lot of money and you're starting small, then you can come here to the other end of the spectrum and trade this one here. Okay. I don't know if it's a good trade though. I've never traded penny stocks, so I wouldn't know if it is a good trade personally. Let me see what we have here. So you want to trade something that's above two moving averages. So this is what you want to avoid, liquid stocks. So you want to trade something that's above the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average, because these are bullish chart patterns. Okay. So avoid the ones that are below the two moving day averages. Avoid those. You just want to trade those above both want to trade something that's touching the 50 moving average, kind of like what happened with Microsoft. Okay, you want to make sure the price is above the 50 moving average. So you do not want to trade this. This is not a good one. All right, that's not a good one. So you want to touch the moving average. Okay, this is not good. So you kind of like have to manually, check it out. You know, I wish you could do it like automatically, but I don't know if it's fortunately or unfortunately. You really just have to like manually do it. The internet is pretty slow. I apologize about that. So as you can see on the watch list, we're scanning through 10 stocks, and so far we haven't found like a good play. All of them are terrible. All of them are terrible. So remember, you want to buy when the candlestick pattern touches the 50-day moving average. That's when you want to buy. And then I want you to remember one thing: these trades do not use leverage. Okay, do not use leverage. You do not leverage on these trades. You don't want to use leverage, just trade them like commodities. So I mean, literally, you have $500 to buy one share of Microsoft. Literally. So the strategy is called dollar cost averaging, right? It's not very popular. It's not very, sexy. This one close enough, but as you can see, it failed to hold the 50-day moving average. Close enough. So I'm going to leave you with this chart. I just want you to study it. I'll be back. Let me just check on my food. I'll be back, but I want you to study this chart pattern of Microsoft. This is the perfect one, right? This is the perfect. We can check this one for $2,000, but I don't know. I'm hoping maybe you are able to afford $2,000. And if you're not able to afford to buy these stocks, it's fine. You can still learn from it. The key is understanding these screeners here on top, and then knowing that knowing that these are long-term trades, right? So Microsoft is definitely what I would buy right now. I would buy Microsoft. So what is the hammer chart pattern? Mm, okay, the stream is a little bit slow. I apologize again for the stream. Again, type a 1 if you can hear me. All right, type a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. If you've just joined me, my name's Forex, and I enjoy trading and teaching you about trading. And on this stream, my goal is to teach you about trading. So even as the chart loads, I'll be back. Let's just give it time for the chart to load. There you go. So that's your entry right there. It has to be exactly the way you see it on the screen. It has to be exactly the way you see it on the screen. Exactly the way you see it on the screen. Let me see if I can use. So remember, you're looking for something like this, right? You're looking for something like this where it just sits right there on support, where the 50-day moving average is your support system. So, yes, I would love to thank you so much for joining me on this stream. Again, I wanted to test the stream because of the sound. I want to make sure the microphone sound is working. I hope it will work after I'm done. So, thank you for joining me on this stream. I'll put the timestamps in there. So, take care. Trade safe. I'd love to thank my mentors, Robert Kiyosaki, Tim Sykes, and Matthew Creator, who wrote the book, Richard Dead, the Stock Guide, and Rocket Stocks, respectively. So check them out. There we go. So it's perfect entry. This is perfect, and it has a